If you're an Australian couple dreaming about a wedding in Bali, there is a good chance you've had this quiet little worry. If we do this overseas, are we even legally married back home? So let me put your mind at ease right now. Yes, in almost every case, a Bali wedding is legally recognized in Australia. You will not fly home and find out you are somehow not actually married. I'm Yoan from Wedding in Bali, and in the next few minutes, I'll give you the simple version so you can choose what's right for the two of you. One honest thing first. We're not lawyers, and this is not a legal advice. At the end, I'll point you to the people who can actually confirm your exact situation. This is just the plain version to get you oriented. Let me start with the path most foreign couple take because it's the simplest by a mile. If you're both foreigners, say you're both Australian, the easiest thing is to do the legal marriage at home quietly with a celebrant in Australia before or after the trip. Then you fly to Bali and have your real ceremony there as the celebration. And couples love this for few reasons. Far less paperwork. Your marriage is fully recognized at home because it's an Australian marriage. And your Bali days gets to be purely about the moment. You stand on the cliff or on the sand, you say your words, and none of the cross border admin is hanging over it. I'm not pushing you towards it, but if you want the simplest route, that's the one. The reassurance in plain words. Now, what if you do the legal marriage in Bali itself? Good news, it still counts back home automatically. You don't fly back and re-register it in Australia. There is actually no way to re-register an overseas marriage, and you don't need to. Your Bali marriage certificate, your Indonesian marriage certificate is your proof. So keep that document somewhere safe because that's the one that says you're married. The other route, honestly. So, who marry legally in Bali itself? Usually, a couple where one of you is Indonesian, or a couple who simply wants the legal marriage done there. If that's you, here's the shape of it in plain English, so it's not a mystery. A couple of things to know. Indonesia doesn't do a registry office style civil wedding. A legal marriage there is a religious ceremony plus a civil record, and you both need to share a religion that country recognized. As an Australian, you get a short letter from your embassy called CNI, which is basically a note saying you're free to marry and the marriage gets recorded with the local civil registry office. It's completely doable. It's just a little more admin than the route I mentioned first. The honest disclaimer and who actually confirms it. Okay, the honest part again, because a video like this should never pretend to be the final word. We are not lawyers and this isn't legal advice. Law change and every couple situation is a little different. The people who can actually confirm your situation are the Australian Consulate General in Bali or your own embassy and a registered celebrant or a lawyer back home. Those are your sources of truth. And one thing worth remembering, your own Australian documents are yours to handle. The CNI, especially, because you apply for that one in person. And what a planner can help with is the Indonesian side on the ground, lining up the ceremony and dealing with the local civil office so that part runs smoothly for you. So that's the simplest version. Marry at home and celebrate in Bali or do the legal marriage in Bali. And either way, it still counts at home. You can absolutely make a Bali wedding legal. You just decide which route fits the two of you and confirms the detail with the official sources. And if you like a hand with the Bali side, that's exactly what we're here for. Tell us your date, your guest count, and a budget that you're comfortable with. And at the wedding in Bali, we'll match you with a Bali wedding planner who can handle on the ground part. Send the inquiry at the link below or message us on WhatsApp, whichever is easier. It's free, there is no obligation, and we reply during Bali operational hours. I'm Yoan from Wedding in Bali. I will see you in the next one.